Hello again and welcome to all you wonderful students watching. Before you get started watching this video, make sure that you've watched the introduction video on the second slide labelled introduction to give you just a little bit more insight to what the videos are actually about. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope you change some of your minds. I hope I changed some of your minds about imagination and creativity after watching this video. So, let's get started on the fun stuff. Some of you may be wondering, what is imagination and what is creativity? So let me quickly tell you what they both are according to other students. Other children said, when I researched, other children said that imagination is something that is made up in your mind. It's when you pretend to be a princess or a ballerina or an astronaut travelling to the moon, or talk and pretend you're something that you're not. It's kind of like daydreaming. It is being creative. You think of stuff that nobody else thinks of, and it's kind of like dreaming. This all sounds fun, doesn't it? I think it does. So wouldn't you love to use your imagination at school? Basically, imagination is having fun in the classroom, getting to use your own ideas and thoughts and not being given the ideas from your teacher. Just think to yourself for a second, what is imagination to you? Do you get to use your imagination a lot at school or hardly ever? Did you know that being creative is also just as fun as using our imagination? Well, it is. Creativity is about using our imagination or ideas to create something. It is about solving a problem in a new way. Basically, we use our imagination to be creative. For example, we imagine that our best friend is a patient and we're the doctor, and then we create a doctor's office and we pretend we're helping our friend and fix their leg or their broken arm or they're sick or whatever you wish. That is what imagination and creativity are about. Having fun and coming up with new ideas by yourself and with others. Did you guys know that our imagination and creativeness are not only used in the classroom for creative writing or art? We use it in a lot of different ways. We can be creative in our writing, our art, but we can also be creative when it comes to reading, our class discussions, or playing us up with friends, and the list goes on and on and on. So don't think that using our imagination and creative side is boring because it means we must write a long story or do art because it's the only thing that it involves. We use our imagination every day without even knowing it. It makes our life and playing with our friends fun. It makes our classrooms fun, and wouldn't you rather a fun classroom? I know I would. So, some of you may be sitting there thinking, but I don't have an imagination, and I'm not creative. Well, guess what? For once, you're wrong. Everyone has an imagination and is creative. We just need to constantly be using it so we can keep practicing. As we all say, practice makes perfect, doesn't it? I'm sure your teachers have told you that before. If you are a little afraid, then don't be. I'm telling you, it will be worth the risk. Use your imagination, and being creative in the classroom is so fun. I know I would rather create, just say, a worm farm and learn about their habitats and their diet, what they eat, than have to research on the computer and write it down in my book. Or take a test to find out what you know. Raise your hand if you would rather do the fun choice of making a worm farm. And I bet you all raised your hand just then. So anyway, that's it for now. I hope you all realise that imagination and creativity is such a fun thing when it comes to learning at school. If we didn't use imagination and creativity in our classrooms, it would be so boring. We wouldn't get to come up with crazy ideas and games that create such a fun class environment. We wouldn't be able to change and grow as a person as we are stuck doing the same boring thing every day. So go and tell your teachers that you think it is so important that you are being creative and using your imagination in class, and hopefully they will all agree with you. Thanks for watching. I hope you have changed your mind about imagination and creativity in the classroom. Bye.